Talk about this idea or difference of wealth versus abundance. I think a lot of times people confuse abundance with money or abundance with wealth. And while wealth can be a form of abundance, actually wealth can actually have a lot of different definitions as well. There are many ways that we can choose to be abundant every single day, regardless of the dollar amount that's in our bank account. I think a lot of times when we're stuck financially, when we're strapped for cash, when we were in a lot of debt, we feel poor. We feel like a victim of our circumstances. We feel limited, and it's easy when we're in that space to move into an energy of lack, to feel fear, to feel like we don't have the control or we don't have choice. However, when we shift into an abundant state, it really doesn't matter the money that's in our bank account. Abundance isn't an actual destination. Abundance is a decision that we make. Abundance is an energetic vibration that we choose to be from, create from, live from, think from, feel from. And when you can actually draw the connection between an energetic state and a choice, it's totally game changing. So let me just give you an example. This is actually a real life example. I'm just going to be transparent. So life has thrown me a lot of curveballs lately with a transition out of one business into another, a transition from living in one state to another, and transitions out of some relationships that just needed to evolve. And financially, it's put me in a place of scarcity. It's put me in a lot of debt, and a lot of old stories have been coming up for me around worthiness, around money, around my gifts, and what's really possible. And I got to a point where the amount of money that I had coming in was less than the amount of money that was going to be going out. And I had $29.16 in my bank account. And old Melissa from 7 years ago would have moved into an energy of fear. What am I going to do? How am I going to pay my bills? I need to get a real job. Whatever I'm doing isn't working. And I caught the pattern of behavior. But then I started to shift my energy and I said, how do I want to feel today? And I just want to feel abundant. I want to feel like I am fulfilled in many areas of my life. So here's the thing, abundance doesn't equal money. Money can be a form of abundance, but I'm sitting in $1 million house right now with roses and beautiful lights and electricity and internet and an iPhone. I don't even know what number this is, the expensive one. There's food in my refrigerator. My dog is here with me. She's healthy. I have makeup on. I got my hair done. How many examples of abundance can I give you in one statement, right? So oftentimes we shift into this energy of fear and lack. And this is the place that we naturally want to create from in our business. So if I have $29.16 in my bank account and I want to show up on social media and try and draw in my next client from a place of fear, from a place of lack, from a place of need, and not feeling truly abundant and not feeling supported, it's going to show up energetically in my message. It's going to feel needy. It's going to feel desperate. We've all experienced those types of sales tactics before where we're like, I just feel like this person's trying to make a quick buck on me. And when we actually try to sell from that place of lack and need and misalignment, people feel it. We feel it. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't resonate with people. And it actually doesn't work. It doesn't sustain. So if I'm in a place where I have $29.16 in my bank account and I want to shift into an energy of abundance, and this is the place that I want to create from, and this is the place that I want to attract clients, the first thing that I do is put my hand on my heart, I close my eyes, and I take a couple deep breaths. And I feel my hand on my heart, that it's beating. I feel the fullness of my breath, and I remind myself, I am abundant because I'm alive, because I'm breathing, because I am supported. And then I open my eyes and I look around. I notice that I'm wearing some Lululemon leggings that probably cost $110. I am abundant. I have clothes on that are clean, that I washed in my washing machine. I am abundant. And I start looking for more and more proof that the thing I want to feel and believe is actually real. Because here's the thing, no matter what your belief system is, Maya, can you stop chewing the bones? We are recording content. Always when I'm on IG Lives, IGTV. Anyway, once we get fixated on a belief, our mind will look for proof that that thing is real. So if we believe that we lack abundance, if we believe that we have no money, we're broke, and we're literally broke, if we believe that, then our mind is going to start looking for proof. So I put my hand on my heart, I feel into my chest and my body, I get grounded in, and I remind myself that I'm abundant because I'm healthy. I'm abundant because I'm alive. And then I open my eyes and I start to look for the proof that I am abundant. My clothes, the kitchen that I'm in, the food, my car in the garage, there's gas in it, right? This phone that I have, the ability to connect through social media. I can create money out of thin air. I start looking for the proof. And the more proof I start to look for, the more my energetic vibration starts to shift. I start to move out of this place of lack and fear, and I start to get into this place of pure gratitude and pure love and pure abundance and light. And I actually start to vibrate at a higher level. I actually start to feel myself physically sit up taller. My heart opens up. I feel expansive, and I begin to trust and feel into the fact that I fucking got this, right? I am abundant. And then that is the place that I go create from. That is the place that I get into, okay, how do I want to serve today? How do I want to show up today? Who do I want to connect with today? Who do I want to be today? And so when we think of the idea of abundance, like, it doesn't matter how much money you have in your bank account. It's a choice. And it's also recognizing that $29.16 is temporary, and I might not be able to control that in this moment, but what I can control is how I feel about it, how I think about it, and how I act on it, right? Changes everything. And the next day I had a client pay in full, and I had over 5 figures in my bank account. So that's how it goes, because I shifted into that energy of abundance. So this is a practice that you can do at any time that you're starting to feel restricted, that you're starting to feel frustrated, that maybe things aren't necessarily going your way. Maybe you're not drawing in the type of clients that you want. Maybe your social media is not growing the way that you want. Maybe your business isn't moving forward, because you're shifting out of an energy of trust and faith and abundance, and you're stepping into fear and lack and disbelief that the thing that you want is actually going to happen, that's actually going to come to you. So I really, really hope that this helped you today. I hoped it served you today. And I really hope that you can start to recognize the difference between wealth and abundance. And honestly, side note, someone can be really wealthy. They can be super rich. They can have $1 million in their bank account and not be abundant. They can still be operating from a place of fear, lack, doubt, shame, guilt, these low vibrational energies, because they actually don't believe that they're fully abundant. We hear this all the time. Billionaires that lose $5 million and feel scarcity, right? And our brains are going, what? Because it's actually an energetic vibration. So don't confuse one with the other. And this is truly where real happiness comes from. Like, does money buy happiness? No, but it sure as fuck makes life a lot easier. For sure. Can make your life a lot less stressful. It gives you options and tools to be able to invest in things, to buy things to make your energy feel good, to live in a beautiful home, to have groceries and all of those things. Yes. However, true happiness comes from a choice and a decision to live in alignment and get our energy incongruent with what our future self wants. And abundant mindset is truly the fastest way to get there. Gratitude is another resource. So I am abundant and I am grateful. I'm abundant and I am grateful. So anyway, I am abundant because of you, and I am grateful for you. Thank you so much for allowing me to share this message with you. I really hope it resonates. And if it did, please share it so that more people can make this shift and start creating their life and their business from a truly abundant place. Tag me so that I can celebrate you, and tag a fellow boss babe that needs to hear this. Have an abundant day.